everybody, my name is Donna, I'm South African and I am an aspiring author. Today I want to talk about how to commit to writing, be it a book, a poetry collection or any other project that you want to start. Firstly, I feel you need to ask yourself two questions. Why do I want to write and how badly do I want this? The reason I say these things is if you can settle a reason in your heart about why you want to do something, and if you can express how much you want to get it done, then it'll really help when times get tough. And trust me, it will get tough. Writing is a lot more difficult, I think, than people realize, and it really helps to know why you're doing something and to maybe write it down somewhere because it does get tough. And that brings me to my second point, which is don't make excuses. The most annoying thing that people say to me when I'm writing a book is, oh, you know, if I had the time, I would write a book. And it really irks me because if you want something badly enough, if you're committed enough to it, you make the time. I have a friend who works full-time, 8 till 5. She gets up at 4 in the morning. She's working, I think, on 4 different fiction projects all at the same time, as well as some non-fiction stuff. She runs a blog, which is, by the way, is award-winning. And on top of that, she goes through my work as well. And she's now decided that she wants to start a podcast or a YouTube channel. And so if she can do all of that on top of spending time with her fiance and her family and work and all of that, I really feel like no one has any reason to make excuses. If you want it badly enough, you can really make the time. And I know it might be difficult for people who perhaps have kids or other commitments like taking care of a sick family member, but I feel if you want it badly enough, you can really make the time. Lastly, don't be afraid of sharing your work. I feel like sharing your work can be really beneficial. Even if it's just a family member or a friend, or if you want to join like a Facebook group, there's so many different reasons why you should share your work. As long as you don't share your work, you're the only person that you're accountable to. And for some people, that's all the motivation they need. But for the rest of us mortals, we need someone in our corner. We need someone to be able to sit there when times are really difficult and where we feel like we're never gonna finish and we want to tear our hair out. For someone to sit there and say, you can do this, I know you can do this. And even if it's someone just to bounce ideas off or somebody to just listen while you talk it out and figure it all out in your own head. Sharing your work has so many benefits. And I think if you can find someone to share your work with, especially someone who is as enthusiastic about it as you are, it'll really take you far and it'll take you through those really difficult times. So in conclusion, I'd like to say that you need to decide why you are doing this. Secondly, express how much you want to get this done. Thirdly, don't make excuses. And fourthly, share your work. If you do these things, you'll really be off to a great start, in my opinion, and I really feel like it'll bring you a lot of joy because that's what it does for me. And I feel like if you got something of your own, something that you can say, look, I've done this and I never gave up, I think that would be, it's just a really great feeling. And even when I finished my first chapter, it was just such a sense of accomplishment and to keep going and to reach the end and to write the end and put that period. It'll be a great feeling. So that's all I have for you today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember that I post videos every Friday. That's Friday my time, which is GMT+2. And let me know in the comments, why do you write? I'd like to find out, and I also want to do a video in the future about why I write. So yeah, thank you so much for staying with me today, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye!